Has had a busy year, previous year. Actually, the last 2 years have been really big as far as development's concerned, right?
Yeah, we've had a very good year. A lot of stars has aligned themselves, and we're looking forward to 2016. Hopefully, the same thing will happen. There's a lot that goes into, particularly when you talk about economic development and some of the things that's happened to us. A lot of things have to really line up when you talk about infrastructure, financial dealings, and things of that nature. But we're excited, and we try to work very much so with a lot of people who are interested in coming to Pineville.
Okay, as far as what's on your desk, what are some of your main priorities for this upcoming year?
Well, obviously restaurants is one thing, and we're working diligently with a couple of developments, particularly in the Beulah Lake area, looking at some developments there, and hopefully those will, when you're doing whatever development, small or big, there are a lot of components to it. It's just not snap your finger, it happens, between infrastructure and, as I mentioned earlier, it's financial things coming together and all the above. So we're optimistic that some things are going to happen this year when it comes to restaurants. And then we've got some other things, on Main Street. We're getting ready to introduce an ordinance relative to our historic district, and hopefully revitalization, or the beginning of revitalization of our Main Street area. Rapides generally playing a huge part in that with the new healthcare facility. Hopefully that announcement will come out very shortly. I think people will realize that the old Clico general office is no longer exists. It's literally been torn down in the last couple of weeks. So hopefully we're looking at almost a $7.5 million project as far as healthcare is concerned and everything. And, so we're very excited about that.
Let's talk about one of those biggest projects with aluminum.
That's another project where obviously, having been announced quite some time ago, we're still very optimistic about the existence of that project at the old IP site off of Highway 107. A lot of components to it, particularly financially, infrastructurally, and everything. But we're still optimistic, and we still believe the pieces will all come together, and hopefully here 2016 we'll see that come to fruition, and some great things. That's a real huge project, not just for Pineville, but for our entire parish and central Louisiana. So we're looking forward to that when it comes to jobs.
Yeah, I was actually here at the station when the IP closed down, and I saw how detrimental that was for both sides of the river. So what is this going to do for both areas?
Well, if when you talk about that many jobs, that caliber of jobs, 1,400, and the other things that comes with that, the trucking industry and the aluminum itself, the river traffic, it's just a huge project, and that's why putting the pieces together is has been very difficult, because the port on the river to move the aluminum necessary, and then the automotive industry, what happens afterwards, because that's their reason for hopefully being there is relative to the automotive industry.
Okay, well, we could go all day about the plants that you guys have. I mean, you got Holiday Inn, Shipley Donuts, Louisiana Iron Laser, but overall, what are residents saying? What are they excited about?
Well, I think our residents are excited about the opportunity. We find that our people, not only in Pineville but in central Louisiana, want the opportunity to be able to do everything they possibly can do here in their community, and that's what we build on, and that's what we look to do, is to, as best we possibly can, based upon how we can do that, is give our residents that opportunity to stay home, eat here, shop here, go to school here, and all the above. So that's our goal, is to please our residents as much as we possibly can, and that they get to do all that they can do here, and all components of it here in their own community.
All right.